I'm DireFox240, and today we have somebody to thank. Actually, a longtime person that haven't rated in a hot minute, but Colorful Artie, who is now following us, which I greatly appreciate. I believe we rated him when he was playing an N64 game. I want to say it was something like Donkey Kong Country, or I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a heck of a while. But I appreciate that nonetheless. So, I might be a little bit lethargic today. I'm freaking exhausted. Like, I thought about actually postponing the stream, but we have Fairy Circus, and I'm really excited for Fairy Circus. As much as I'm also dreading it, because it's probably going to be creepy as all get out. But, you know, I told Jersey Girl about the fairy clowns, and she was just like, yeah, no, not with a 10-foot pole.
So, Direfox.
Yes.
I'm going to accidentally, on purpose, fuck up this entire game for you.
Oh god, okay.
This is supposed to take place when Cereza is, like, what, 14?
Mm-hmm. If not younger?
That means it's, what, 400 years ago?
At least.
Which means it's before steam engines. And trains entirely.
You think so?
Look up the history of trains at some point. I guarantee you it's not 1600. I think trains were invented like 1800.
Hello,
or like 1750.
How fortunate. Just got off work. One of my favorite streamers is on. Heck yeah. I'm honored to be included in that category. You got a new job, by the way? Really? What did you do? What happened? You're not a banker no more? You're not a chef either anymore, right? So, did you become like banking chef? I don't know. So, yeah, work for me has been absolutely arduous. So I am more than just a little excited to hear what you got going on, good sir. Clown Circus. Fireworks going on, like, I don't know what to expect here. I really don't. I mean, the game has given me children, like abandoned fairy, not even fairies, abandoned children with random things through their bodies and such, and suffering and so forth. So we'll see what happens. Come on, Cheshire. Also, I did not go back and get more wisps, because honestly, I just was like, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna find where the wisps are at, and
power here. It feels big. Cheshire sends something nearby.
The elemental core is near. Maybe inside that tent.
Huh, okay, so maybe it's a good thing I waited. So, with some connections, I managed to
The
segue
pay is
selling
woo, huh?
Heck yeah, that's always good to hear. Selling insurance to companies. I insure things like forklifts, company vehicles, warehouse scissor lifts. Heck yeah! That's cool. I mean, I don't know what a day-to-day in that kind of job looks like, but...
Lots of driving. And meetings.
Probably, yeah, but hey, as long as the pay is good, then awesome, I'm glad to hear it. And you're happy. Which is important. I'm not even doing anything with frickin' Cereza, I was just sitting here. Wolf was on it? Okay. You and Wolf were generally on the same wavelength, so... maybe I should just be like, alright, you know, Crow says something, Wolf probably either understands it or knows what's going on, and when Wolf says something, I'm sure, you know, vice versa.
You mean I translate it for you sometimes?
There we go, that's the words I'm looking for.
Like I usually do, unless I'm not here or asleep.
Yeah.
Or entirely unable to pay attention for whatever reason.
Yeah. Pull up in a suit, look at company executives, and offer good deals on insurance. Heck yeah. So essentially, you're the nice guy, and give them, well, like you said, good deal. Oh, I had to break the floor open. Awesome. Enjoy breaking things. I'm not even sure how to describe what's been going on. Aside from two dickheads that don't deserve jobs anymore. Or probably hadn't in the first place. They definitely don't deserve leadership positions. They request me, they call when they want things insured. I pull up and we party. That's freaking amazing. Heck yeah! I'm so happy for you. What?
Look at what the rungs on the ladder are made out of.
Frickin' nails, scissors, and a hammer? A saw?
Swords.
Swords?
You're welcome, Direfox.
That's frickin' horrifying. Okay.
Is there coffee? There better be a damn good reason for waking me up at this hour.
Hello, Fujin! I hope you were doing well, sir. It's been a hot minute. How are things? Right, Fujin's gonna redeem all the things. The Yu is... Where'd it go? Did it fall? Is it buried? There it is, okay. Also, Crow, are you calling annoying coworkers tampons? Because that's amazing. Yep, all the things. Well, while you do the Yu, I'm a stretch. Ugh, this is actually the stretch I really needed. I say that every time I feel like, but it's
Hey, you.
true.
Yeah, you. Mirror.
Wolf does that one so much better. What manga are you reading? Or do you want to do the Chuck Norris joke first? I also need to Hail Hydrate.
I have to find out what manga was the last one I was reading.
Alright, well, Hail Hydrate today is essentially tea. It's not good tea. It's just the, powdered drink mix tea.
Oh, right. I clicked on a random one. My eyes closed.
Bubble tea? Nah, no bubble tea.
Just iced tea. Excuse me.
Yep. Oh, not boba. Yeah, no boba. Boba's good. Although, the tapioca balls kind of freak me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. After eating so many of them, I'm kind of like, I think I'm good now.
Dire Wolf is reading Demon Instructor at the Royal Academy of Magic.
Okay. At least that sounds entertaining. Well, all of yours have some weird nonsense going on, to be fair.
Usually, yeah.
Although if it's a random one, maybe not as much.
It is basically random.
I guess get the legendary Chuck Norris book as well.
Uh-huh.
Demon Instructor at Hogwarts? Dude, that would be cool. Also, where'd that little lid go?
I didn't know Hogwarts was a Royal Academy.
God, if it was, then half the characters wouldn't be freaking invited because, what is it, Hermione, Neville, and all of them. One of the offices for a famous company shipping warehouses. Or a famous company in a shipping warehouse, okay. Had an office above ground. I had to climb to a vertical extension ladder to get to it and hit my back on the rim. Ooh, that's not great. Used it to pitch a great deal, but now I'm in pain. Jesus, Crow. I hope you're okay. Back stuff is never cool.
That
getting blown away.
fucking sucks.
Very much so. Sounds legit. Right? I'd be a demon instructor at frickin' Royal Hogwarts. Actually, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably end up murdering somebody. I heard a sigh.
Okay, here we go. I haven't read the last one on this page yet, but it's gonna be
You're in.
crappy. Okay, if Chuck Norris can see, if you can see Chuck Norris, he can see you. If you can't see Chuck Norris, you may be only seconds away from death.
I feel like that's an old one.
Yeah. Chuck Norris's body hair is 10 times stronger than spider silk and 50 times stickier.
At a fair once. Never
What?
thought I'd
What?
be the one
Huh?
performing.
Okay. If you've ever met a woman with crooked teeth, you've met a woman who has given Chuck Norris a blowjob.
Oh my god! That's terrible, but hilarious.
That is definitely terrible, Dire Fox.
Yeah, Fujin's got it. Got a great bonus from including liability insurance in the new policy, and I'm sure that means they will change that method of getting to the freaking office. That would be good, actually.
It would be very good if they changed that method of getting to the
Could
office.
you imagine? I don't know how tall this ladder is that you're talking about, but like somebody falls, breaks their freaking back, like some old exec, and just dies. Like that's really
If it's a
freaking bad.
covered ladder, it could be anything from 6 foot to 600 feet.
Oh right, covered ladder. Forgot about these.
It's it's a ladder with the hoops around it so that you can't entirely fall off backwards.
Yeah, can't entirely.
It helps protect you from things like, falling tree branches, stuff like that.
Oh, there's one of the demon trains.
Normally, you're supposed to be, tied into those things.
Normally, yeah. Am I supposed to jump on this?
Yep.
Oh god. Let's go, Cheshire. It's about 8 to 12 feet. Leads to a platform. Okay. We're forgetting to find
That's
my
because you
circus
weren't wearing your OSHA-approved non-slip steel-toed boots.
That platform is an office, glass all around? Oh, Jesus.
To see the workers. Oh, God.
Those sounds like freaking people I do not like.
It really depends, but it's a high chance.
Wingtip shoes?
Uh-huh.
What's a
I
wingtip
knew
shoe?
it. Pointy-toed leather shoes.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he's in a suit all day, so
Dress
yeah.
shoes.
Makes sense.
Wingtips are kind of in that classification with silver tips. Never mind Dire Fox.
I don't know shoes. Which is a weird thing for a woman to say, I realize, but I don't know shoes. I have worn this pair of boots for...
Like 5 years?
at least.
Well, they haven't worn out, so...
Yeah, I mean, they haven't
Matter
worn
of
out
fact,
there.
they aren't even half worn out.
Let's see. Yeah, they're
The
pretty
tread's just starting to show some real wear.
good. I got them for 50 frickin' bucks on sale, so I'm really happy. Only had a hard time. I don't know cars. We all don't fit stereotypes. I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I kind of break a few of them, although some of them, like the whole cat girl thing, yeah, well, you know. Also, Wolf, you just enjoy messing with people's perceptions anyway, so I don't even know what to say about you as far as stereotypes go.
No matter what, if you're driving around a lot, my suggestion is 3A soft body armor. Especially if you're going to like construction places and whatnot.
Because you never know.
Even on this, it would have just been a nice little cushion layer that could have potentially stopped the real pain. I mean, it still would have fucking hurt. You
Oh,
still
yeah.
take the impact, but it would have potentially spread it out a little
Whole
more.
up on his bed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Of course, in the summer heat, say Texas, you might die a little every day wearing it.
yeah, you mean like where Crow's at?
No, I mean like Paul Harrell's father being a policeman when they first instituted mandatory bulletproof vests
Right.
with wool freaking uniforms.
Jesus, that must be awful. Speaking of which, Crow, you might find this entertaining. I describe you to Jersey Girl as the Mexican Texan banker chef. I think is how I describe you. It's all the
So it's a
things.
Mex-Tex shank? Sorry, Mex-Tex shanker.
Listen, I've never thought about it in that many terms before. And now I kind of hate you. Alright. Let me hit the button now. Oh god. Okay. Chester's ready to fight something. Is that the ringmaster? A Madame Dove? Lunatic Wisp Juggler. Jeez. Okay, that sounds like an awful title. Let's mess this dude up.
A massive fairy took them by surprise. Once again, Ceresa was petrified with fear.
It has 4 legs, right? Or am I crazy?
It's got at least 3.
Get out of the way!
Probably 4.
Cheshire yelled at the terrified Ceresa.
Oops, didn't mean to skip.
I can fight. Don't treat me like a helpless child.
Well, I mean, comparatively speaking, you are.
Come on, Ceresa, get it together. I'm going.
If you're not a helpless child, stop acting like it.
Yep. Oh boy. It has hooked little feet, so...
It does have 4 legs.
Can I stop you?
You're getting panicked.
Yep. Oh, let's get out of the way.
Here's
Oh.
our chance.
Oh man, this thing has a lot of health. Come back, Cheshire. Get your magic. Oop. You know, I don't like that. Oh. Oh, Cheshire, sorry, buddy. Wrong way.
Not gonna tongue the hook on the
There
side of
you
that
go.
ball.
I was trying to... Yeah. I was trying to get to it. Ceresa's main asset is restoring Cheshire's magic. Nope. Yoink.
So what's new with us, Dire Fox, apparently?
So what's new with us? Frick, where do I even get started? So the main thing right now is that I'm trying to get 2 people fired. That's a cannon. Alright, avoid the shiny spots. And the big red spots. That?
Essentially, these two waited for the boss to go on a week-long vacation. The boss in the office. And then started audio torture. They got 1 or 2 of those things that you get on Amazon that you can set the time interval for them making a noise. I don't know the noise, I haven't heard it, but it's very, very small, about the size of a quarter, or maybe the size of 3 quarters in a stack, roughly. Powered by a watch battery, easily hideable, very loud,
Yes.
and you can set it to go off about once an hour, and it'll last like 3 years. And it's very loud.
And I have very sensitive hearing.
They didn't set it to go off once an hour. They set it to go off as fast as possible, which was about once every 9 minutes.
Like an audio pill? Possibly? I'm not 100% sure.
Probably? I mean, the name sounds like it implies about the right thing.
Yeah. Essentially, it was a tiny little speaker.
They're
wired
targeting
to a circuit.
Dire Fox and her 2 female coworkers who are on the phones
Yeah, calling customers and
constantly with
whatnot.
customers.
Monday, I didn't have the chance to go looking for it, and I'm pretty sure they have 2, possibly 3. So they didn't do anything today, except for one of the foremen, which I don't know if that was even involved.
Yeah. Dire Fox found one of them.
Yeah, so I took, well, how do I phrase this? Jersey Girl actually was talking to the boss, like the owner of the company, and he asked her a couple of pointed questions because he had noticed something off, in short. And he asked if we had proof, and we told him... Oh! Just stop the cannon button. Oh. Put proof, don't retaliate, and stay professional. Yep, that's what we're doing. Believe you me, I want to retaliate. Get them to admit something in writing. Working on that.
They had defeated the formidable fairy. If only slightly, Ceresa felt she had made a difference.
On the
Mind
plus
you, this is
side-
an extremely small company. There's only 6 people in the office. 3
Yeah,
of which
5.
are Dire Fox and the 2 other girls who answer phones. One of which is the boss in the office, quote unquote boss, who's
Yeah,
on
like the office
vacation.
manager.
And then the other 2 are the 2 guys who are pulling this shit.
Yeah, and neither one of one of them is in a position of power. However, he's apparently been doing other stuff to other people in the company to the point where one person quit a few weeks ago, essentially citing maltreatment and all sorts of other things. Yeah, same. I can't stand it. When I found the little audio device, Jersey Girl had to tell me to essentially go take a walk because I was shaking mad. Like, it would have been bad news. Can people do the impossible task of minding your own business? I don't freaking know, man. It drives me absolutely insane. Like, this dude was cool, too, at first. Super chill. I had great conversations with him at first. And then, ever since we got rid of, Dumb Blonde, he's been super weird. Granted, we also have kind of some circumstantial proof that he may have been having or starting an affair with Dumb Blonde. He's married, by the way. And she was about to be. Except, she ended up sleeping with somebody else who had left the company, and both of them were engaged, and they both got dumped like crazy, as you'd imagine. So it's a whole freaking mess of drama. And Jersey Girl is sitting on the proof of that nonsense. I'm sitting on the proof of the freaking audio thing because I have the actual device still. It's a mess. It's a freaking mess. But on the plus side, there is a camera in the office that supposedly records sound. I don't know how good it is or not. But the boss, the big boss, is none too plussed. Like...
Pleased. None too pleased.
Yeah, none too pleased.
He was pissed. Supposedly.
Yep.
Granted, Jersey Girl was the one talking to him.
In a soap opera, essentially, yeah.
He, the way he is, from what Jersey Girl described, he was getting ready to go handle things in an appropriate manner.
Well, here's the thing. Big Boss, Korean drama, Tyra Fox Norris Girl, essentially. Hey, Amazed Days, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. I hope you've enjoyed Slime Rancher 2, because I'm assuming you've played it. I have not had the extra funds to buy. Versus the weird married dude who wanted to screw the dumb blonde. Yeah. You're not in a good place? I haven't yet. Oh, damn, that sucks, dude. It's been a weird, wild week. Me and Wolf are just starting to go over it with Crow. TLDR, 2 of my coworkers I'm trying to get fired because they're just dickheads. Yeah, it's been a soap opera. Sad that, very. And the worst part is, like, the dude, the dickhead who almost slept with the dumb blonde, essentially runs another part of the company. So yeah.
Anyway, Crow.
That's a noise.
The owner of the company was asking Jersey Girl some questions, and when he got the answers, he looked like he was getting ready to go over and really handle things.
Well,
the only reason why he didn't is because she said that name dude, or boss was going to come in after vacation and handle it.
Hello, Joel! Thank you for the sub, sir. We're going over the nonsense that's happening at the office, by the way, so feel free to either tune out or listen. It doesn't really matter at this point. But also, some background on Big Boss. He, and yeah, it doesn't sound like he's getting fired. Yeah, he might, because if Boss is not a fan of Little Boss, as we're gonna call him from now on, then he can very easily get canned, because Boss is not really afraid of just being like, hey, you suck, get out.
Yeah, Boss is very well known for just cursing somebody out and telling them they don't work there no more.
Yeah, like, he's also an MMA dude. Or, MMA? Yeah, MMA. And he's
well,
been
trained
known...
for MMA, he does participate a bit.
Yeah, he's been known to be disgruntled enough to not end anybody, but
lay hands.
You know, back when that was a bit more acceptable.
He's calmed down a bit.
Make yourself indispensable. Yep, that's what we're doing. Thankfully, Jersey Girl is very much indispensable. I am also very much indispensable. I have trained everybody in the office, by the way. Which is both a good and a bad thing. But yeah, I am essentially the not the top dog, but the most seniority. I do my job well.
The one who's worked there the longest?
Yeah, the seniority bit.
Yeah.
It's shoot me a text when you finish. Yeah, will do. So, and the new girl is doing really well. So it's like, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I think part of it might be that new girl refused to help out Little Boss. Because Jersey Girl had said something to her like, hey, he's acting a little weird, it's your decision whether you want to actually work for him or not. But I'm telling you right now, this area takes priority, like answering the phones takes priority.
Mm-hmm.
So figure out what you want to do. Like, she's only like a month or two in.
I think it's also from that first big to-do.
Possibly.
I think it's instigated by the guy who's not actually in any kind of position of power and wishes he was. acts like he was.
No, no doubt, because he always changes whenever the office boss leaves. I realize there's a lot of bosses floating around, but this dude was recommended by one of the other guys in the company, but his wording was any village idiot can do this job, and he brought this dude. So I kind of think that this was one of his village idiots. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it's been a freaking cluster. So this is the most brazen that they've been as far as harassing me and the other girls. The horse and the fox need to pop the weasel and skin the hare. Essentially.
Company better do something.
Oh, I know. I think
Better be an appropriate punishment, otherwise there will be an appropriate punishment.
office manager is sick of this.
Yeah.
Because this isn't the first time that there's been like something weird. Nothing to this degree, obviously. But one time when he wasn't here, the dude who wishes he was in a position of power was kind of acting hoity-toity and saying things that weren't true about like the office structure and whatnot. So I told the office manager that. I was like, hey, this is what he's saying. This meeting is absolute bullcrap. Like, he's telling us that he essentially owns us in a way. Not to mention the crap that he has said to the new girl drunk, by the way. Which I don't think I've told you. Or have I?
Probably not.
Before she got hired.
Yeah.
It's-
New girl used to be a waitress at a bar. Or a bartender. Which is how she actually got this job.
Oh, is Click Clack gone? Yeah, Click Clack is probably gone because it was unreachable. I can put it back on if you want.
Just say the word.
Yeah, I won't even let you do points for it. Just say the word if you want Click Clack. I have heavily considered, because, you know, my state's laws and the state where I work in is different. There are certain things I could bring. I was going to do an appropriate punishment, Click Clack.
No. Well, no.
Wolf is already getting a Click Clacker. I'm gonna plug my ears because this is gonna be a loud one.
Yeah, this is gonna be loud. So you are warned, you wanted it, you're getting it.
Take that out.
Instead of Click Clack, today you get HK Slap.
HK slap. Yep, that is exactly what it is today. So far, I've been documenting everything, as is Jersey Girl. We have photographic proof of once. Cute. Yeah. And when Big Boss, like owner of company, asked if we still had the auto device, and Jersey Girl said yes we do, his freaking face changed color. Plus, I found the Amazon link where you can buy them for 20 bucks. And how to set it, and how it works, and all that stuff. So I know exactly how it works, even more so than I did when I found the damn thing. Yo, yeah. Yeah. But owner of the company is gonna let the office manager handle it first, and then we're gonna go from there. But he did tell Jersey Girl, like, if anything else happens, you have to tell me, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And he trusts Jersey Girl because he's literally handed her like $500 or like $1,500 and said, "Here, go pick up this dog." So, so yeah, there you go. That is the soap opera for the time being.
Some of it.
Let's tell Duo. So I'm trying to keep Duo in the dark simply because he's in a different portion of the company as well. I don't want any of the fallout happening on him for any stupid reason, for if Little Boss thinks he's involved in any sort of way. So, there you go. That's the summary. Base days, I'm sorry to make your day worse, if that made your day worse. Yeah. It's freaking lovely.
Not bad, huh? Told you I'm good for more than just
Sorry.
carrying you around.
Fun.
The mic picked it up hard.
A little bit, maybe. I don't know.
It went almost red, so...
Oh, okay.
But Cheshire was not impressed.
You stuck-up demon.
I mean, to be fair, Cereza, you pushed a lot of buttons and you trapped things to let Cheshire do
Cereza was
damage.
fed up with Cheshire's arrogant attitude.
Don't release the demon just yet, friendo. Rank Amber Jester. Oh lord. Ringleader of the Avalon Circus, Amadon's big top. True master showman with impeccable talent to dazzle a crowd. Amadon
So wait, that was the ringmaster?
I guess. He was once well known across Avalon for his many daring circus acts centered around stage wisps, including the Great Wisp Cannonball, where they packed 10 wisps into a circus cannon.
Oh god.
Jesus. To him, nothing was more satisfying than terrifying a poor wisp. He spends most of his days trying to devise his next devious wisp torment. This sounds kind of familiar, actually. Some time ago, the circus boasted a decent troupe and were without a doubt the most popular attraction in Avalon. Dub was happy with his success and had personal hopes to make his circus bigger and better. But eventually, he became so fixated on endlessly perfecting his shows of terror that he eventually lost sight of all else, and his sanity slipped away permanently. The door to his circus has since been closed, and he stays locked in all day, doing shows for none other than himself. Interesting. In the beginning, he was a fairy with quite common small stature, who just happened to be the first in the forest to study circus performance when it came to Avalon. In his early studies, he focused on basic performance art, but gradually shifted to more wisp-based acts, which quickly became a huge sensation because fairies are evil in this world. This surge to fame resulted in mass wisp suffering, creating an excess of negative vibes that he absorbed to become his wobbly clown self now.
Huh.
Interesting. Alrighty, onward. Actually, we should also check if that made us... No, okay. I'll have to check. But one of our wisp friends is, will occasionally update us or ask for us to come back to the little wisp hideout and give us items.
Cool.
Nice. Does that full heal me? Yes, it does! Cool. Not that we're usually in too much danger of- that's a freaking- what is that? That looks like a freaking guillotine blade.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it, Dire Fox?
It really does. Well, good to know that the circus wasn't exactly thriving when, we showed up.
Yeah, but at one point it was.
Yeah. Which I guess isn't too surprising. Stone Shrine. Oh, wow, okay, so we're getting Earth first. I don't remember what my, prediction one. It was probably water. Elemental cores. Let's do it. So, Earth is the random statues we keep finding that look out of place. Well, if Celiance is right, and the whole summoning ritual with Cheshire was calling him the Lord of Air, Air might be last.
Hmm.
Well, no, we got...
It's just like before.
Hold on. We got...
I know. Hold on. I wonder what power you'll get this time.
I think technically we just skipped Air, because the grass one plus stone should both be Earth.
I don't know.
I could be wrong. We'll see what special new power we get. Stone Cheshire. You destroy the stone elemental core and receive its power. Change Cheshire to his stone form by pressing the B button. Okay. Nice.
Awesome.
So you get a magma lion.
Essentially. Oh, he's heavy now. And he's a bit slower.
He also hits a
Damn.
hell of a lot harder.
Oh yeah. Actually, speaking of which, is there... You good?
I don't know.
Yeah, where is... I guess I have to go back to a thing in order to see if I get new powers.
Maybe.
It's just... Can I do anything with those? Did he just smack his head into the ground?
Maybe.
Okay. This feels like area of effect Cheshire. It's just... Here we go. Absorb stone power. Really? Okay. So this is like the frickin' grass cores.
Well, at least it's easy to spot them. You're looking for what looks like honey blocks
Yeah,
in
essentially.
Slime Rancher.
You mean Terraria?
Yes, both.
Yeah, they do look kind of like honey slime colors. Where are you going, Cheshire? I'm not controlling you correctly. That's super cool. So we can change on the fly.
Cannonball.
Yep.
You might want to grab all that stuff before you cannonball.
Stone Cheshire Stomp. Or smash pop-up, or flip over certain objects. That's important.
Uh-huh.
Smash pop-up or flip over. What have we passed that needed to be stomped and flipped?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll figure it out later. I don't think there's anything else for us to collect.
Besides those little gems around the ring.
Oh. I haven't been paying attention to these little gems in so long, because... yeah. Cool. So in theory, we are halfway through the game now.
Hi, Maleficent.
Oh yeah.
Not really.
No. Not really, but pistol powerful walk around a suit shaking hands with corporate cronies. I don't freaking blame you, dude. That must be, in its own way, a heck of a lot of fun. I have a bad case of imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The suit
can be like
is the
that.
power. Mm-hmm. No, not imposter if you have the right weapon. And the weapon is the suit.
What did we hear recently from TF2 with the spy? I don't know why I thought that immediately, but...
It's... That was the fact that that TF2 is the only game that lets you actually really, like, deceive the enemy. Mm-hmm. If you act like one of their, like, whatever character you're actually impersonating as the spy, you can...
Get away with team kills and stuff.
Yeah, you can fool the enemy team, for real.
Duo, welcome back, by the way. We're talking about that TF2 thing with the spy.
That's very helpful. Did he send it to you? Did you send it to him? Did you watch it on YouTube? What?
I think he was watching it and we overheard.
I think you watched that, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. But the spy essentially acting like a sniper and next to two other dudes that were the same color as who he was impersonating. I'm working on being more specific. Frick.
Impersonating a sniper in the enemy base.
Yes.
And
It's
having
Spy
that
101.
fool the enemy. Yeah, Duo going, yeah, that's Spy 101. No
Yeah.
shit, Sherlock. By the way, there's something to stomp.
I know, I just wanted to break these rocks. Oh wait, I can also break those. Okay, let's stomp this first though. Do I stomp on it? Oh, okay.
You flipped it.
And it's not making music. Oh, that's so freaking cool. It's like sumo freaking.
What
gesture.
about the balloons?
Nope.
Probably a different form to get them.
Probably. Hence why I don't pretend to be an NG unless you know where the NG is.
The engineer.
Yeah, is that because the engineer puts stuff down and so you have to pretend like you're putting stuff down even though you can't?
Probably.
Wrong button. I'm probably gonna flip this one too, but oh well. Look at that nice happy music again. I have to stomp him, don't I? Hello! Oh, even better. Let's grab two of you. I can't tell since he has such fewer hits if he's that much stronger. Remember I told y'all about some Facebook lawsuit thing?
Probably.
Isn't Facebook under a lot of lawsuits right now?
We would need a small amount of info about, like, maybe what the lawsuit's about against
Please
Facebook.
remind.
I do believe I remember you
Was-
mentioning it, but it was like a year ago?
Is it that long? Hey,
Sonic.
Hope you're doing well, dude. Engineers stick together and have a ritual where if two engineers meet, they will take it in turn to hit each other with their wrenches. Oh. Gotcha. Okay, so here we go. We'll hop on this. I need to stomp one of the directions. Yay! Wrong way. This is why I'm not a physics person. There we go. Oh, I can pop the balloons. There we go. Just got home. Gotcha, gotcha. Hello, friend. Engineers really use wrenches?
We're talking about Engineer
In a
as
game.
a playable character in a game called Team Fortress 2.
Also, if you meet a competent pyro, you are screwed. Well, yeah, because it's freaking pyro. How's everyone? Dude,
Feeling like you...
I feel like I got run over by a freight train.
Really? I thought you were going to say you feel like you're living in a soap opera.
That too. I feel like I'm living in a soap opera. TLDR, I don't want to go through it all again. But for your sake, Sonic, essentially 2 of my coworkers are being douche noggins and I need to get them fired, and I'm working on it. I also have proof, so this will be fun. So they lost some user info and they're denying that they did anything bad, but they settled it anyways with the consumer base, so if you had an account from 2006 all the way up till December 2022, they will send you a check for something like $500. 06? I don't know if you had an account that long. I think I did, though.
No, I think that means an account at any point in time during that time frame.
Which would definitely be both of us then. Because the person who got me into Facebook was, one of the Asian chicks in my neighborhood. We have 100-mile-per-hour folding scissors? Scooters! Why did I say scissors? Scooters. You had a little picture of a scooter right next to it. What is wrong with my brain today? No pyro can expend 1 ammo to expose you. Ah, okay. Oh, you mean for screwing over spies, okay. Wolf was correct. You just file a claim for him. Oh, okay.
Ooh. What
Before
claim
September.
form?
It's probably gonna be buried, but I'll try to find it.
Just drop it in the Discord.
Yeah, you can do that, because I'm pretty sure everybody in this chat right now, I can't speak for Crow, has had a Facebook account for that within that time period.
Yeah. I
got you. 1 sec. Cool. Thank you, sir.
think I know exactly what I'd spend $500 on if I had it.
Well, it'll be 1,000.
I know exactly what I'd spend $500 on if I had it.
Fair enough. I gotta pre-order a freaking Breath of the Wild.
As long as it's still up for sale. You
Wait,
know what I'm
hold on.
talking about, don't you?
Oh, absolutely I do. Come on, say the line from freaking, Hellsing.
Ka-fucking boom?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not ka-fucking boom.
That one's good too, though.
Currently in our area, there is a cannon for sale.
Correct. Say the thing.
Get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons.
Yes. Electric scooter.
Yeah.
Hot damn. Oh, wait. Don't they have the freaking weird, fast unicycle things?
I was just getting ready to say, Sonic, have you seen the, 70-mile-an-hour electric uniscooter?
Like, I'm sorry, those things freaking sound like death traps.
I think it's an electric unicycle, isn't it?
I think
Or is it an
technically, yes.
electric uniscooter?
Unicycle. Power can spend 1 ammo in their flamethrower, and if their teammate catches fire, they are a spy. Competent Pyro will do this to any teammate they see. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Why not? Especially if you can reload ammo at some point. Also...
No, he means because Pyro has 1,000 ammo.
Since it's a
As the
flamethrower.
flamethrower, yeah.
Yeah, well, noted. If I ever play, I will just torch everyone. Spy checking? That makes sense. Cannon for sale, handcuffs are expensive and are delivered shortly after. No, cannons are perfectly legal.
No, yeah, cannons are perfectly legal in the U.S.
They're technically black powder, so they're not technically
Yeah,
a firearm.
you don't even... No background check required. You can even own one if you're a felon.
Right.
Because it's
the-
black powder.
Yeah, they're not a yeah. What are they class? They're not even classified as destructive devices, are they?
No, because they're black powder.
This is like,
For it to be classified as a destructive device, it needs to be smokeless powder.
this sounds exactly like the freaking zoologist lady's TikTok about the crabs. No, you're a Croatian. You have to be a crustacean.
Yeah, exactly.
Anywho, we got Snout, whose height and weight is unknown, his personality is a silent type, and his hobby is also unknown.
Huh.
Interesting. Oh, frick. He's Snout. That's pretty much all other wisps know about him. One day, he mysteriously appeared in the hideaway. No one knows how he got there or why he came to the forest in the first place. Even the name Snout was just a nickname given to him by other wisps. What his actual name is? No one knows. No one knows anything about Snout because he never says anything. He just grunts sometimes. He seems to get by, for the most part, with some simple gestures. Doesn't say anything more, and no one asks. No one pries about his past because they understand some wisps have things they might not want to talk about. They also don't seem to notice that he might talk if someone just took the restraints off his face. Jesus Christ, game! Seriously? And Snout, like, muzzled?
Yeah.
God damn it. Should have seen that coming. This game is cruel, and I love every minute of it.
Yeah.
Yes, Pyro is so Pyro, they will throw fire at friend and foe like. That is how you do your job right. Exactly, that's what Pyro do. This is what Pyromaniacs do. They just set everything on fire. Oh, Duo! I'm gonna mess up Duo's head again. So, Duo was talking about Disneyland and how it must burn. And I forget what he said that he's gonna play the Disneyland Must Burn song while he's torching Disneyland, and I went, I'll just play Do You Believe in Magic? And it took him a second.
God damn it, that fucks.
Listen, that is me to a T. Anywho, we saved Snout. Should I go? No, that's backwards. Let's go, Stone Cheshire.
Sure, that was backwards? Anyway.
I'm positive.
Go back. How'd you miss that?
The jar?
No, the scroll.
Oh, Jesus Christ, how did I miss that? Thank you. I would have been kicking myself for that one. If moving things far away, use your flare gun. Flare gun, what, draws attention to thing? Or you just, it's a long distance fire?
Pyro. Long distance fire.
Okay. Long distance fire is good. Come here, Cheshire. Oh, this is the right way. Hang on, back up. Because there was more to explore on the other side. Okay, just the boxes? Nope. Other stuff. Something else to smash? Nice! Okay. Well, this is handy. Just ripping chests out of the earth. Why not? Also, I'm trying to practice my narration a little better. Instead of just being like, oh, that thing is cool, and not describing the thing. Link and instructions are set in the general chat. Thank you, sir. You are the best. Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I wish to explore a bit. Whoop. Oh, okay, that works too. Hello. Oh wow, it just dead. Okay, cool. Jesus. These gesture abilities are great. Paranoid, so again, I advise not putting your bank information, opt for a physical check. I don't freaking blame you. Listen, if you
They already lost your information once.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. That correct. Like some call it paranoia, I call it common frickin' sense.
Yeah.
I had some lady over the phone at one point. I don't remember who it was, and I'm not gonna obviously say who it was.
Crow. Exactly.
Exactly. Who was like, here, I'll just send you my credit card information through the email. No! Do not do that, ma'am. I do not approve of this. Can I not climb on this rock? Oh, that's cool! I can charge the rock. Well, not charge the rock. Tell me you know what I mean. Can
The accordion.
Do I have to smash it close by? Or while I'm on the rock? I missed the jump. Oh my god, come on there.
Did you get up on it at any point in time?
No.
Okay, why don't you put him in hug mode and then throw him up? Probably from the other side.
Like so. How willing people are to get taken advantage of is unreal. Yes, working for a bank for 6+. Oh yeah, right, you get it. You know exactly what it is. Okay. I like how it plays the accordion sound too. Alright, let's go. Makes you realize people do everything in their power to lose? Kinda. Yeah, I never really thought about it, because I guess I'm not of that mentality?
Something like that.
I don't try to be, anyway. I try to avoid doing that kind of stuff. Are we the exception to the rule, Fox? Yeah, be zero Fox. Wolf? Crow?
I don't know.
Let's go over here first. Alright. I really appreciate how gradually—
Hey, Dire Fox.
Smash the mushroom.
Yeah.
It's making the stone noises. Stone. Let me try that one more time. The little squares coming off of it are making the stone symbols, not the noises.
That animation's funny though.
Oh yeah. This game is strangely charming. I get lost in conversations and all of a sudden the colors catch my eyes and I'm just entranced for a bit. I know, right? But this game is freaking amazing.
No, that is the perfect word, Crow. The game is very charming.
Yes, charming's a great word for it. Link don't work. That's not great. Giant mushrooms can be stomped by stone treasure to launch you high in the air.
Duo immediately in on trying to get his $500 check.
I don't freaking blame him. Check.
What's this?
This machine's bigger than I am. I wonder what it's used for. Looks like it's chained to something, Cereza. Can I smash it? Okay.
My question is, what happens to the leftover money?
Probably just goes right back into basement.
Unclaimed money.
He wants an automatic powder scale. Can't say I know how you handle your finances, so I don't know if you're an exception. You seem like very smart young adults. I definitely hope you're the exception. Gotcha. I hope so. We sometimes have really dumb decisions with finances. Had to get a $500 check. There's a forum in the Discord. I will share the Discord. That's the wrong command.
I think Sonic's in the Discord.
If you're not, well, there it is. And Crow is posting how to do it. Well, the link to do it.
Okay, so the $500 check is if you had a Facebook account at any point in time from 2006 to 2020 or 2022. You are eligible to fill out the form and get a check from Facebook because of a lawsuit that was filed against Facebook for fucking essentially losing information.
Oh no. I'm loving these puzzles, by the by. Oh, me am I. This is fun. Now we have multiple elements, so things are getting even crazier. We saw so many of these mushrooms, dude. Again, highly advised not to put bank details, not for physical check via mail. Indeed.
Yes.
Can't stress it enough, but I know Sonic can do over smart individuals as well. Also, I shouldn't have launched myself yet. Form is very non-intrusive and ask for your info you'd already be putting online. Okay, like name and stuff. Shit, 2000 was they locked me out 3 times. Dude.
I mean, you might be able to fill out 3 different forms, or so, 3 or 4 different forms for the different accounts.
I didn't hear anything. Let's face it.
You know, 1 for each account.
Yeah. Name, address, username, my Facebook, a link to your profile. Okay. So I gotta figure out how to get in my profile then. Whatever. I'll just reset the password or something.
I'm not sure if you have to do that as a link to the profile or just find your profile.
I could find my profile pretty easily.
The profile page and just get the address. Oh, and you have to be from the US.
Yeah, this is a US lawsuit.
Yes.
Stone Chester's just messing this freaking dude up. I think I'm breaking his armor. This doesn't apply to people outside the states. Yep. Misspelled privacy. Oh.
What?
They're probably part of the list. Finally, we the Americans get something.
We the Americans usually get most things.
True. We are in a country of plenty, after all.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Comes from being a republic.
Yep.
Partially.
Except free health insurance, true. There's pros and cons to that, of course.
Free health insurance is actually, if you look
Depends
into
on how
it,
you
a
do it.
lot of times it's actually a big detriment.
Yeah, it could be. Like, well, you got the Canadians is always the big example because of the huge freaking lines and stuff.
Yeah.
Among other things, but
And
I
the
don't know.
the amount of income taxed from the Canadians to
yeah.
fund the healthcare, which they're starting to fail to do, at 40% income tax or so.
Not saying that our health insurance or that our health freaking system.
Oh no,
is good, 'cause
our
health
system
sucks.
was broken before Obamacare, and it's even more broken now.
Right.
What is this?
What is?
But
Was someone
somebody pointed out one of the biggest problems with our system beforehand was that we were allowing companies to include health insurance as a benefit from the company. In other words, they were buying plans that they never looked at. That, somebody, fourth party is now deciding how much the bill costs and how much the doctor's going to get paid and whatnot. It's essentially like having a third or fourth party person decide on what car you're buying.
Essentially, yeah.
Like, if somebody else is choosing and it's going to be your money, not theirs, you're going to be buying a Bugatti every other year.
True. Arthur! How are you, sir? Hope you're doing well. Astro Boy is an Astro Toy. Brilliant. Glad to see you, my guy.
cool?
Astro Boy boots. I'm sure those exist somewhere on the internet. I'd honestly be really surprised if they didn't. Okay. So far, this little area is pretty straightforward, which makes my tired brain happy. Arthur does not have the Astro Boy boots, but does enjoy Astro Boy, apparently, which makes sense. Oh, we get to freaking unearth something. Oh. Oh. Knocker. Excavation engineer. Japan, what are you saying about excavation engineers, by the way? Stone Cheshire Stomp is able to uncover enemies burrowed in the ground and send shockwaves and stun everything nearby. Try it out. Let's go! Wrong thing. I don't even have to stop this guy. Oh, nope. Get out. Oh, you were already out. He just sumos, he just freaking... Hold on, he just what is the seismic toss wrestling move thing? Seismic toss from Pokemon. And they pick something up and they just slam it into the ground head first.
Seismic toss?
I thought it had a different name, I'm sorry.
Body slam?
Not Body Slam. Astro Boy's literally my #1 anime. Sister's the best character. Well, Astro Boy's the #1 anime until the Gamera anime comes out, I'm sure. Assuming they do it well. Do it right? Do it well? Crow's already suspicious. Oh, yeah. I actually played Mario Galaxy, so I wouldn't know. And yes, Arthur's telling the truth. Astro Boy's sister is essentially Astro Boy, but a chick.
Huh.
Yep. And and as Arthur said, she's like 5, so. Is there more rainbow colors than I'm used to seeing in there?
Not sure.
Bravery? You'll only need the time limit.
Prepare yourselves!
Catch you. Oh, oh wait. Squish. That's 5 seconds. Alright, I want to kill this one before I transform Cheshire. There we go. Roll one! There we go. Yoink! You got a magic, my guy.
What's the moon thing?
I'm not sure. Oh, that's magic. Give me that back. Oh. Let's catch you, and... 1-1. Getting used to the controls still. Admit that everyone has a weird design? Yes. I'm not paying attention. Hold on, Cheshire. So. Yeah, I don't know why she has a short dress either, Arthur. It doesn't make much. Blame him, but he's dead, so you can't. I mean, yeah. Oh, me oh my.
Yes!
Sweet. Now I actually should backtrack now that I have Earth Cheshire. Hope you check. Also, in the username section, did you make sure the link username format? Here's to hoping. Starting to get those on first try now. Another turn the dog down. It was a whole section with those random freaking orange mushrooms, so...
By the way, Crow, did you get your check yet?
Fair question. Asteroid's literally a little boy with only underwear and boots. Why is nobody mad about that? That is a question. Although, I don't know how many kids way back when I was a small child, because I was always either the youngest or the oldest of a group of just little kids who would just run around freaking naked. You know, that's like a little kid thing to do.
Yeah.
Why? They're
Because
kids,
they have
but
no
I don't know.
shame and the parents don't feel like wasting the energy to run them down and dress them only to have them undress themselves 20 seconds later.
That's pretty accurate, yeah. Children are wild things. Ooh.
Children are uncultured,
Also that. I mean, children are essentially a blank slate minus the genetics.
hence why they're uncultured.
Yep. I think distribution starts soon, so I haven't, but it's pretty much confirmed. Cool.
Nice.
Is this a different area?
Probably.
Some states get it faster. Yeah. It starts in a different order. Interesting. Did I just accidentally backtrack? No. Where the hell am I? Why am I?
You don't know.
Oh, well, no, this was a good backtrack. If it wasn't backtrack. Free! I'm sorry, ripping the nail out of the neck still gets me. What the frick? What is on your head?
A gear at the top.
Finally, reinforcements. Glad I held out. Time to get back into routine. On another topic. Freaking Tears of the Kingdom in a few days. I know!
How many days it might be too late to pre-order?
The 18th? Or is it sooner than that? Oh god. I hope I didn't miss the pre-order. Then again, it's freaking Tears of the Kingdom. I'll get it eventually no matter what.
Yeah.
Alright,
The
new Wisp.
12th.
That's in 9 days. You wanna go stop by GameStop tomorrow for me?
We might have to go stop by GameStop tonight. Don't they close at 10?
I don't know. I'd have to check.
I'd have to change a headlight.
We'll check. Machina. Or Machina. Machina. It sounds funner.
Machina.
It sounds funner. Yes, funner. Anyway. Height. Undisclosed until properly measured. Weight. Undisclosed until properly measured. Personality. Tempered. Hobby. Long distance running.
Machina.
Yep. It's all about routine. He believes it is important to get up at the same time each day, eat the same thing, and follow the same schedule. He goes on long-distance runs along the same route every day, something other wisps would probably find monotonous, but he finds reassuring. His motto is, if it's been done before, it's proven, and it can be done again. His greatest joy is simply to complete something he planned to do, no matter how arbitrary the task. Obviously, this means that any wisp who interrupts his routine is met with great scorn. The wisps who have known him for a long time say he used to be a lot more laid back, but his personality seems to change completely after the fairies buried that bolt in his head.
Huh.
Jesus. Freaking buys games in 1900. Yep.
No, it's...
Oh, 10.
His closes at 7. Who the
Hang
fuck
on.
buys games at 10 at night?
GameStop.
Us. I buy games at fucking 10 at night.
Let's see. 7.
Really?
But they're open till 9 on Friday.
They used to be open till 10 around here. They might have updated the hours nationwide because GameStop's having financial problems
I mean,
and has been kind of for years.
sleep a
As
good hour.
most consoles push for fucking digital copies,
And true.
which I don't like console digital copies.
I hate console
I
digital
don't-
copies.
I despise it. I don't entirely mind digital copies on computer. As a matter of fact, I've grown to kind of not mind it at all and
That's because you
partially
have
like it.
essentially the code of the game on the computer, though.
No, because of Steam. That's why.
Yeah, true.
Because Steam's been around long enough where it's like, okay, by the time Steam goes down and you lose your ability to get, to download it ever again, you're probably never playing it again.
Probably. Astroboy's got whole freaking
I've
finger
had to have my Atari for about 15 years and only play it once for me to be like, okay, maybe I don't necessarily need all of these.
Fair. Well, downloadable games don't exist.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes it real true. I love the feeling of having something tangible, of holding a little box with my treasure inside that I have to swap out and I use this little tablet. I know,
Well,
right?
there's also the fact of you're on a console, right? You're gonna beat the game in a week, and now because you bought a digital copy, you 1, can't buy a used copy, 2, you can't then go back and either return the used copy for full price because you
Didn't like the game
because
for
you
whatever reason or
because you
something.
beat the game in like 4 days. Or you can't have taken a month to beat it and sell it back to GameStop for a fraction of what you paid, but still get, a couple of dollars because you're never going to use it again.
Yeah. Or,
Like
a lot of reasons.
that's why I like consoles.
It's
The
whole-
buying and selling of used games, the having a physical copy that will absolutely never go bad. These days, consoles, if they're discs, you're not buying the game on the disc. You can't play it on the disc because all it is a little strip on the disc that goes, you own, this is the code that says that you own it. Now you have to download a 80 gigabyte game onto your hard drive from the internet before you can play it because it's not on the fucking disc.
Or resell it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Or let a friend borrow it or whatever.
Oh yeah, friends borrowing it, that's the big thing. Take the game over to your friend's house instead of taking the entire fucking console or hard drive. You just take the game, plop the disc in, and go.
Yep.
Or the cartridge.
Yeah, whatever you got. I mean, granted, I also grew up in the age where...
Or loaning it out to a friend for a month.
Yeah, which is what I would do all the time. Ooh, that's new. Rock armor. Stone Chester's hard exterior can deflect most attacks, but will use his magic. Okay. So many people want to use profiles or freaking logins these days. It's a cancer. Yes, I agree with you.
Yes.
I absolutely
Agreed.
agree with you. Like, I don't know. I miss the days where I could, buy the 2 Pokemon games, hand one off to a buddy of mine, us get the full Pokedex, get my games back, and then whenever he wants to borrow them again, let him borrow them again. I mean, I also grew up with multiplayer stuff too, like Smash Brothers and whatnot, so me and my brother would play games together, do couch co-op stuff. Like, where the frick did
I
that
actually pointed something along these lines out to my mother today, which is... Oh god, no. Fuck that.
go? Why?
It's an email account. That's personal information. Fuck that. Anyway, so I pointed something along these lines out to my mother today, and it really fucking it bugs the hell out of me. Okay, and I have to preface this with, I like the idea of electric cars and motorcycles and scooters and whatnot, and I do believe that technology is starting to get there to be actually legitimately viable. Like, really viable. Mainly with things like electric scooters and bicycles. Right? And, cars obviously are having huge leaps forward. But to try and just ban gasoline engines?
It's impossible.
No. Well, yeah, but it's also fucking retarded. Anyone who wants to ban gasoline engines in their entirety, period, just pass the law right now by 2025 or 2030, gone entirely. They have zero forethought on this matter. And it's not as an insult, it's just as a statement of fact. Think about this for a moment. And this is a very common thing that happens. Think about it.
Can't I get up here?
A big storm comes through. Yes, you're actually right about that, Crow. You're very right about that. But I'm not talking about that. I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring the extreme environmental hazards and all of that for all the shit in the batteries, among other stuff. Okay, I'm ignoring all of that. Just talking about the forethought. Okay.
Did I freaking miss?
So, all gasoline engines are outlawed. All internal combustion engines are outlawed. That includes diesel. Not only does that include all the things that you're actually driving, right? That includes the trucks. That also includes the trains and the boats, right? Now let's ignore that and just go for, power equipment, trucks, and cars. What happens when something that really happens a lot happens? A storm comes through and knocks out the power grid.
Lawnmowers.
Right? How the fuck are you going to charge your car to go get groceries? Or go get, to
Any
work?
emergency supplies or rescue people.
Let alone, how are you going to run a generator to power your refrigerator or your electric stove or whatnot, because they want the gas stoves gone. Like, you're not going to be able to cook. You're not going to be able to go get groceries. You're not going to be able to go earn money.
Frickin'.
And if we include the infrastructure of big rigs and whatnot, potentially you might not even be able to have logistics of food and stuff like that come in easily, depending on the size of the power grid outage. Like a giant fucking hurricane coming in and flooding all of Louisiana.
It's like, oh wait, that happened.
Yeah. Like, you can't power a generator because that's the point of the internal combustion engine. Or I should say, that's the point of the battery. Like, if you've got the battery to run the generator, you've got the battery to run the electric stuff in your house.
And people don't know how to cook stuff with just fire and a rock, for example, or any number of things.
You need to be able to start the fire, Dire Fox.
True.
But even if you have the fire, if you can't get food to the grocery store for you to buy.
That's true, yeah.
Like, there's only like 3 or 4 days worth of food in a city at any given time. Imagine power goes out for a week.
Yep. Which has also happened.
Or Texas saw it.
There were all those things.
Yeah, Texas saw it with the snow, with the freak snowstorm and their windmills.
Actually, that's a question. Crow, were you in Texas at the time?
Yeah, he was. I don't know if he was affected by that or not.
I hope not. Whee! Oof. I had no lights for 11 days. Jesus Christ.
Holy fuck.
That sounds frickin' awful.
Well,
What incentive could you use to get rid of people? Or get rid of people, yes. To get people to get rid of their cars.
money?
Fear.
Oh yeah, fear. That's the incentive they're trying for now.
Yep, the planet will
And
die.
have been for the last, 50 years.
Hello, friendo! Want power strong enough to stand up to any fairy I see. Could you help? Oh, okay. You're a witch. Can't you do anything? I can give you that.
Let's back this up a tiny bit, and I literally mean a half step, Crow. If I could afford to buy an electric car, and I could charge that car in a manner where I could actually use it in my day-to-day, like, take for instance, today I drove almost 300 miles from 7 a.m. to 6 in the afternoon. There's no car out on the market that I could fucking do that, basically, and run the heat, and run the AC, and run the windshield wipers and the headlights, and reliably be able to have it charged enough for tomorrow without stopping and getting a quick charge for, $50. It cost me like $25 in gas to do 300 miles of driving.
Yeah.
I think it actually might have cost me $30 in gas. 25 to $30.
I'm not
But
sure.
you get the idea. Let alone, I would still have a gasoline-powered vehicle of some kind as backup.
Did you never know? Definitely looking at generators this summer.
Yeah. But, even if I could, I would still sit there, if I could afford it and there was one that I could actually use, I would still have to sit there and do the math because of how much electricity has gone up in price recently.
You know what, Crow? You got a point there. Isn't it incredible how stupid our solutions are to problems? I live in a crap part of Texas with nothing around it. But, I'm waiting for a but here.
I don't know. But yeah, I would have to sit and see how many kilowatts an hour it takes to go a mile. Oh, yeah, right. Nothing around in Texas. Because Texas is one of the few states where you can drive for like 2 days and still be in the state.
It only charge.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
if they have a 300-mile range and the person's doing 50 miles of driving in a day, you don't need a fast charge to be able to use it.
I guess it's the status, probably, for why people buy them. If there's no frickin' charging places around and whatnot.
Yeah.
Buckets of money, buy Tesla Model S with extended battery for 400 miles of range, install a solar power system for 250k, then your electric car is saving the environment. Maybe not even then, with how
even then,
bad all the materials are.
Exactly. If you include the procurement of the materials to make the car and the fact that, like, the batteries aren't recyclable and that whole 9 yards, it's still worse than, driving a car.
It does look familiar, sir,
It's
is it?
worse than driving several cars that are gasoline.
We've absolutely been here before. Yes,
Now,
this is one of the
for
first frickin'
rough
sanctuaries.
reference, Crow, most people aren't like you and me. Oh, yeah. So, most people aren't like you and me where they do an assload of miles every single day. Most people only drive about 15 or 20 minutes to get to work, if that. Like, they only spend, like, 20 minutes in their car in a day.
Wait, are you being serious, Duo? Because if you are, that's kind of suspicious. Zinc batteries are coming? Are zinc batteries better, though, for the environment?
I heard the sodium ion batteries are a legitimate thing that is, like, budding tech.
Huh.
I don't know, like, if they're stronger or whatnot, or what kind of metals they might use in it, but I heard they are starting to develop, salt batteries.
Wild, huh? Yeah, seriously.
Good boy.
Crazy wild. Okay. Huh. We're getting a lot of interesting abilities here too. Shift strike. Change elements with gesture while dodging or attacking. Transform you while continuing your combo. Yeah, learn that.
Eat up.
It doesn't have to be 9 months, by the way. It could be 8. Get the salt out of your body and into your car.
What is it?
That's a horror story waiting to happen.
Isn't Valentine's Day
Yes.
9 months before November?
Yes, ask me how I know. They have not very effective. Okay, zinc batteries have. Okay, you're making a more optimal version of it.
Probably zinc batteries. It's not that, battery powered stuff is never going to work or any of that. It will. And we're actually having very fast developments in that tech in the last 20 years. But it's not there. There's some stuff that's just not even been invented yet that we still need an Einstein to come by and, write the formula for.
Sure. The fake love holiday is making serial killers. Ain't that?
Yeah, isn't that funny, Sonic?
I find that highly ironic.
Have fun at the circus.
Oh,
Pack 4.
Solar roadways. That sounds like an amazing idea as long as it can support the weight of, a 300,000 pound oversized rig, just transporting a boat.
true. Tell them that time NASA came up with a solution to the ozone layer problem and how the EPA shut them down. Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Which precious. The rollout for that for solar roads would be incredible. Like, you wouldn't be able to make it very far each year, let alone a decade or two. Yeah, it's so absolutely impossible indeed. For all the materials that you would need, it's crazy.
Not only that, but you have stuff constantly making the road less efficient solar-wise, like all the leaked fluids, like oil or engine coolant.
You have to keep it spotless for the
all
not
the
spotless,
the
but-
dust, all the chips and whatnot from rocks under tires, all
I
the
didn't think of the
rubber,
chips.
all the what's in racing is called blue groove. All the rubber being deposited onto the road.
Yep.
Tire skid. Yeah.
See, Crow, even though you don't have a whole lot of knowledge on cars, I'm sure you have more than most basic people, but even just looking at the whole solar road thing, you immediately know, oh well, logic says, my car leaks oil X times, and there are car crashes which leak antifreeze and all that other crap, and battery acid and all that other stuff. I wonder how many... Exactly! That's what I was trying to get to. You have common sense. Thank you.
Yeah.
My brain is so freaking addled from the freaking noisemaker and all that other crap.
Yeah.
And just being downright exhausted that I'm just like... over-explain things, and people will eventually fill in the words for me. Appreciate it. Also, we're being called. Catching up on chat. You okay?
Yeah.
A familiar voice once again echoed through the trees. Ceresa looked in the voice's direction to see a strange wisp, buried deep in a cap.
Solar road isn't a floating road, it's an electric road.
No, we aren't talking about a
Oh, no, not electric
floating road.
mechanism.
We're talking about the road itself
Being the solar.
being a solar power source, as in it collects solar power like a solar panel in
There you
order
go.
to produce electricity. I don't know if you're talking about potentially being like a Tesla, like a Tesla sphere. Tesla's wireless
coil?
energy.
No,
Tesla coil would be used
not
for...
Tesla coil. What the frick is it? I know what you're talking about, I don't remember what it is. I'm listening.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is...
A little bit of both,
I believe
though,
it's
Sonic.
perfectly possible. I just don't believe it's nearly possible with our current tech to be feasible.
Yeah. But yeah, it's absolutely both, for sure. Alright, Mr. Capped Wisp, what do you got to say to me, sir?
Wisp? So you're the one who
Yeah,
talked to us
politics
back
is another
there.
problem.
Oh! Okay, this little dude. Yeah, I remembered you now. I didn't realize he was a wisp.
You know, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Ignis, the keeper of this forest.
You are fire. Okay. There's a lot of things that... Well, here's the other problem with Utopia. So, fun fact, Sonic. Say, for example, you give a colony of mice everything they could ever ask for. Ample food, all the mates they could want, all that crap. They become fat, lazy, and they just spontaneously die.
No. That's not how that works.
No?
They do self-destruct, though. They stop breeding, they start fighting over nothing.
Yeah.
Except for
sorts
the
of
couple,
nonsense
the few that just sit around and groom themselves.
Pretty ones.
They self-destruct. It's been a repeated test that has been proven.
Yep, which is interesting, but in effect kind of makes sense once you give something no purpose. There's a lot of things. Also, that depends on your idea of a utopia, true. Because if you include the concept of, well, you know, you still have to work and all that other stuff, and
You
provide
have
for
to take
yourself.
into account for people will be just bad just to be bad.
Yeah, absolutely. That will always be true.
Despite, you know, the difference of people will sometimes just be bad just to be different.
That too. Okay. Back to Ignis.
Good on you for taking care of that circus. I knew I was right about you.
I have no God damn it, Crow. You better not be.
Something tells me that Ringmaster won't be enjoying his trapeze anymore.
That's a towel. Huh? The idea that having everything makes people bad is the very thing causing the problem? No, it's not that having everything makes them bad. It just has effects that we probably don't know how to counter just yet. But inherently people...
No,
regardless
if you
of...
give people everything, they are expectant that you will give it to them, that they just inherently deserve it.
that too.
And yeah, there are some things where everybody should feel that way, but not for everything.
Yeah, definitely not for everything. Well, go get something to eat, Crow. You're more than welcome to hang out with us and snack, or whichever you prefer. It's no news. Yeah, that too. People will always demand more. Your hot dogs and beans was a hit last time. Nice. I'm so glad. Speaking of which, I never did ask again. Did you get to reset your sleep schedule? I'm assuming so, since you got to stay here for a while.
What is the brand of chili that we buy?
On someone else's show. No thanks.
Hormel? No.
Yes, it's Hormel.
Okay.
Okay, so the crappy but good chili that we make that is a little different is we get Hormel chili. I think the average size cans, what are they, 16 ounce? Or are they bigger than that?
I don't
24
remember.
ounces?
They changed them again.
Okay, so 2 cans of it is 2 cans of the like normal large cans should be approximately 50 ounces.
Hormel?
Yes.
Yes.
So you get the with beans version. You get 2 of those cans that adds up to about 50 ounces total. And nice. And you get a similarly sized can of Bush's baked beans, country style.
Oh, sorry.
You put those 3 cans in a pot, and you then add a decent amount of, what is it? Which Tabasco is it? Tabasco smoked Tabasco.
Yes, not hickory smoked. It's just smoked, I think.
I think it's just smoked Tabasco.
45 mile per hour.
Along with some just normal traditional Tabasco. Again, add it to your flavor or to your own flavoring because you're looking for flavor, not spice or not heat. The traditional Tabasco adds a small amount of heat up front because the smoked Tabasco will add heat that doesn't come in until 30 seconds or so or more after you actually taste it. So it's a balancing thing, and the 2 flavors actually complement each other on that. That tastes okay, but like the only way to really enjoy it is to have close to a half and half or close to a 1-to-1 ratio of that with jasmine rice.
It's bite, not heat. Yes. A little bit of food that bites you back.
Yes, but really what you're looking for is the actual flavor. Like, you're not even really looking for bite, but if you add some heat, some bite, it does taste a little better to me.
The cheese is good, but
yeah,
I like the heat.
You can use different cheeses, but just the straight up original, quote unquote, original chili recipe is that.
What cheese did we use?
Provolone works nicely with it,
Was it provolone?
or like a Mexican cheese blend also works nicely with it.
Friola's and Almocharo? No, at least I don't recognize it if I've had it before.
I don't recognize the name. I might have had it though. I have no idea.
You seem to be being a meat type of guy that dish makes me think you'd love it.
Probably.
I'll have to look it up. Or, Crow can post a recipe if you have one that you'd recommend.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one too. But yeah, the chili is fine by itself, but like it tastes twice as good if you have it with a decent amount of jasmine rice. I think basmati would be kind of okay, but jasmine's
I don't know what
good.
it is about jasmine rice, but the jasmine rice always seems to work better.
With the stuff that we make, at least.
Yeah, true. Because I know there's other rices that work well with other stuff, and I don't know nearly enough of them. Right. Click the button.
Knowing this voice belonged to a wisp put Ceresa infinitely more at ease.
Yeah, same. Bean, sausage, bacon, pig feet, pig skin, and tons of spices in there.
Yeah, I'm out then.
Poor wolf, for whatever reason.
A lot of pig but pig in general doesn't agree with me. Pork in general doesn't agree with me, but some things I can get away with sometimes, and
Like small
some
amounts of
things I
bacon.
can get away with all the time. Like pepperoni, if it's on pizza and cooked, generally I'm completely fine.
Wait, you either? Hold on, that's 3 people now that I've known in my life that do not do well with pork.
Oh, yeah.
You, Jersey Girl, and now Crow.
Hot dogs? Generally I'm fine with hot dogs.
Well, you get all beef hot dogs anyway.
Well, no. Normal hot dogs I'm usually okay with also. But like bacon is straight up hit and miss. Sometimes I'm great, and sometimes I'm not, and it can be only a couple of bites, like not even a half strip.
American mild cheddar Munster. I don't think I've ever had Munster cheese.
Munster is a nice one.
I like Swiss myself.
We've done Swiss and baby Swiss also in the chili.
Have we?
Yes.
Why do I not remember this? We probably only did it like once or twice. Mozzarella's okay. Not a big fan though.
Yeah, a hot dog isn't totally pig, but for some reason, well, I also don't buy shit brand hot dogs.
Yeah.
It's basically like Oscar Mayer or like...
Jersey Girl can't even handle the
Ballpark
smell of
and
hot
whatnot.
dogs. Like, it makes her sick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never really had luck with pork, and as I've grown older, I've had less and less luck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to be able to eat any pepperoni and sausage and bacon, but like
yeah.
not like an actual cut of pork.
I've only ever recently started having issues with pork, but I don't know if it's
Yeah.
just diet or what. I recommend cheese. It's Mexican. Fair enough. Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I suddenly got a cold or what. My nose is freaking the frick out.
I don't know.
But Cheshire said not a word. He seemed to have no interest in the wisp at all.
Well, of course not. Why would he?
You said your name was Ignis, right? Ignis? You wouldn't happen to know where we can find the remaining
Oaxaca,
elemental
huh?
pearls, would you?
Oaxaca cheese.
That's a spelling. Yeah, I never would have pronounced that correctly. Thank you.
Of course.
Sounds like it could be Spanish or Native American.
Close to Native American, it sounds like to me, but I could be wrong. It's
Yeah.
salty, stretchy, and melts well. Salty and stretchy? Interesting. Oh, excuse me. Next course at the bottom of the lake?
Sounds like it would go well on actual like hot dogs.
Yeah, I could see that being a thing. Oh, Jesus. The bottom of the lake? Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I
Mexican
suppose
indigenous.
that's
Ah,
lucky.
okay.
I was always better at sinking than swimming.
Me too, Cereza, me too. Is there a name for the indigenous people of Mexico? I don't know. I don't know
You
enough
mean
about the culture.
besides like Incan, Mayan, or any other
I'm not talking about-
individual tribe?
Yeah, not that.
Yeah, that's
I'm talking newer. Newer? Younger? What's the word for it? More recent in history?
yeah.
That was loud, sorry. Throat got real dry all of a sudden.
The problem is coming back up again.
You got real far, Dire Fox. By the way, it's 8:30.
I know.
No need to worry. Just drain the water.
Just drain the water. Okay. Indigenous is the correct term for them in Spanish and English? Okay.
Well, I think Dire Fox was asking for some of the specific tribe names.
If that's a thing.
But yeah, indigenous is technically never going to be wrong.
True. Just make the distinction between US and Mexico. Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. You climb the tallest tree in the forest. Interesting, okay.
The tallest tree, huh?
Something the matter?
Tell me that Cereza does not like heights.
Nope, not a thing. Clock towers, giant statues, yes! Witches love high places. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, she's not a fan.
You're very welcome. I know the secret pathways of this forest. I may be able to take you to somewhere you've been before. If you'd like me to guide you, just ask me anytime.
Oh, okay.
Think of it as showing my gratitude for taking care of those pesky fairies.
Cool. Ignis pathways. Ignis can guide Cereza to sanctuaries across the forest. Return to one, you might find something new. Oh, good lord. Okay.
That's your fast travel.
Salutations, Cereza. Finding those wolf tracks okay?
Nope.
Ignis can lead Cereza to sanctuaries. Yeah. Looking at previously visited sanctuary. Actually. Sunspeckle Grove. I can't select this one though. Oh heck yes, we got fast travel.
Oh, side note, on the beans and hot dogs and the chili, since they have Tabasco and whatnot, one of the best things you can do after getting it spiced to your liking, if you get a handle on it,
Freaking amazing.
try and either have leftovers or make it a day or two early. After you make it and let it sit, say in the fridge, for like 24 hours or so, the flavor, the actual flavor actually changes, and it does get a tiny bit spicier. And I like it. Everybody I've known, besides maybe Duo, likes it.
Aztec Maya Zapotec? Comanche, Nahua.
Oh, I didn't know the
ones I
Comanche
remember from school?
is native to Mexico.
I don't know that either. That's cool. And of course, Aztec and Maya are the most familiar ones, but draw so many freaking censored word on Tinder. About to put some other pocket crap on there. What? Please explain. Texas and
Probably-
Mexico. Okay.
Probably shit hentai or something like that.
Probably. Alright, what time is it, did you say? We just hit a save spot, and I know whatever we go to next is going to be probably a decent sized sort of adventure. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to call it today. I'm also freaking exhausted. Like,
Yeah.
while Wolf was going over the food stuff, I'm like, don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. It'd be hilarious, but don't fall asleep.
One of the other simple things, actually even more simple, is grilled cheese and tomato soup. But obviously Campbell's condensed tomato soup is probably what I would be suggesting, because we're fast people.
True.
So one of the things I would suggest is instead of using water, obviously use milk, but probably about a third of the milk that you use, or a third of the amount that you add, instead of it being milk, have it be light cream, for one. To your own taste, you can try adding a touch of garlic to it, or not. But just the milk and cream would be my first suggestion there. And instead of using the cheese that everybody uses for grilled cheese, which is like cheddar or American, white or yellow American, use other cheeses like pepper jack or Swiss or provolone. Provolone's one of my favorite. Doesn't really melt fantastically at all, but like it's okay.
I missed some of the chat. What is happening? Dinner and bedtime sounds good to me too. You're adding a lot of rice bowls, soft jelly legs, tuna, nori, and a big mega hit. Okay, provolone hits too. Wow, still Maria. What?
Yes, but yeah, provolone grilled cheese in tomato with tomato soup it's fan-fucking-tastic. But the pepper jack is nice, but my suggestion on the pepper jack is to do a slice of pepper jack with another cheese. I feel like it would go well with provolone, but it could probably go fairly well with either Swiss or baby Swiss or maybe even Munster.
Frick, who do we want to raid, people? I'm just going through random lists here. I'm doing Swiss cheese and regular turkey ham sandwiches. That sounds freaking good.
Yeah.
I've been really liking Swiss lately, and I couldn't really tell you why. Damn it.
No, Yellow American is just no. Yellow or white
Mario
American
64?
is just no. Like it's for when you just want something to feed you, is what American cheese is. Where you don't care about how it tastes. Sharp cheddar would also probably be nice.
There's a couple of Mario 64 speedrunners floating around. We could absolutely raid one of them.
Sorry, aged or sharp cheddar.
This dude's friggin' cooking. No wonder.
Oh yeah, Swiss is way better than Yellow American. And this is coming from the guy who doesn't really like Swiss or yellow or baby Swiss. I used to despise them.
So she's so good for you? Really? Didn't know that. Swiss is greater than Yellow American.
Yeah, exactly. Yellow American is a very low bar.
Found somebody to raid. I appreciate this dude's energy just from watching him for 2 seconds. His name is West Dog, which is kind of fun, but he has a dog in his profile pic. He's speedrunning right now, and one of his tags is Who Read Tags. Who reads tags? So you know what? Good on you, sir. We're gonna raid this dude. Duo is the ally of Yellow American today.
Duo is the ally of Yellow American every day.
I always forget that's what he likes.
He doesn't even go for the white American.
If you in a Mexican surplus store. Okay, before I hit the raid button.
Right.
Yeah, the cheese. I forgot how to pronounce it already.
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca?
Oaxaca.
Is it Oaxaca?
Oaxaca? Oaxaca.
There was a W in there.
Yeah, I think it's Oaxaca.
Oaxaca? Okay. Typically it's wrapped in itself. Damn!
Nice.
Okay, well that just signifies solid product, I think. White crayon is just a block of milk. It's not bouncy, it's not good. Okay.
Oh!
So Oaxaca, like the word, it's bouncy.
Oaxaca. Yeah.
Bouncy Oaxaca.
Yeah.
Oaxaca. Okay, cool.
It
Figured
ain't
out.
bouncy, it ain't good. Got it. That's important information to have.
Very true. Also, this dude's...
Also, if you have it in your area, it'll probably be a tiny bit more than normal meats.
Night Duo.
But if you're at a deli that carries wolf's head meats,
See ya, Sonic.
pick some up.
As I see him
Try some. You will not regret it, even if you don't decide to ever buy it again.
That's fair. Yeah, we're gonna raid this West Dog fellow because I don't know why. It just seems like the more jovial of the picks for some reason. I could be extremely wrong, but we'll find out. So yeah, I didn't realize. I keep forgetting how many speedrunners are doing Mario 64 right now, or just in general,
Why?
because it's fun.
I mean, yeah,
Mario
that's
64
true.
has very interesting. It's an N64 game, of course. Has a very interesting like movement feel
Yeah.
to it. So if you have the right
You're
controller,
talking about the 3D one, right?
yeah, the first
yeah,
3D
yeah.
one. You can do some nonsense in that game once you know where all of like the not hitboxes, the freaking movement values all and stuff. It's like Street Monster on the cheese
Got
times
it.
1,000. Good to know. Fair enough. Right now he's doing one of the first few levels, so at least I can. God freaking damn it!
You
We're raiding.
motherfucker.
You freaking bot.
Come on, Dire Fox, get it in there.
Get the frick out of here.
Nice.
This is why my speed typing skills have come to. Banning things really quickly. We got
But
10 seconds.
Oh.
Do your thing.
Bye.
Goodbye! Until later, Crow! Peace out, everybody. It's been fun.